My name is Kayla Molina. I work at Central High School as an Algebra 1 teacher. So this year we started a self-paced math program in which students work at their own pace before they move on to the next assignment. They only progress when they show me that they're ready. Some of your X values go here and your Y values go here. I have my own website, all my materials on there. The students watch note videos that I personally create. I tell them to pause if they're confused, and then I'm there in the room that I can come immediately and then explain the material. And then they take their notes, and then there's an assignment attached underneath it. I'll grade the assignment. If it's good, they move on to the next one. If it's not good, we pause, they fix it, and then we move on. It actually encourages them to try harder and do more because they know they're going to be successful because they're going at their own pace. They seem way more energetic in the classroom, and they seem way more willing to work for me because they know that I'm there working for them. My main goal is I want them to build confidence with math. I'm there to motivate you. I'm every day. You can do this. How can I help you? But at the end of the day, it's you who has to put forth the effort. And that's a life lesson that I think every student needs to learn is the effort that you put in is what's going to get out of it. And this model really shows them that that's what's going to happen. Good job. Gold stars all around, guys.
Hi, we're here at Arlington High School where we have almost completed our first semester of the very first UNT AISD dual credit music history class. For a little bit about the course, here's Dr. William McGinney.
It's a music history course that centers largely on the history of music in the Western classical tradition, but we bring in other traditions too to talk about how different cultural ideas can be experienced in traditions throughout the world. One of the big traditions that we bring in is music in Zimbabwe and talk about how nationalism affects the perception of different musical practices within that country. We also talk about how nationalism also impacts musical practices within the West also. So we're able to make some connections between those various types of traditions.
My name is Hui, and I go to Seguin High School, and I go to Arlington High School every Wednesday to take this dual credit class. The class is very discussion-based, so it's also very immersive. I get to tell my professor a lot of how I feel about the topic we're learning, any ideas I come up with, and I get to collaborate with the other students a lot, which I'm very appreciative of. And it's also kind of taught me how to consider other people's viewpoints of a topic or something that we've listened to in class.
Next semester, we're going to go ahead and offer this music history course again for a new cohort of students. As well, we'll be offering class piano from 5 to 8 p.m. on Wednesdays.
Tightly bound DNA is called a chromosome.
That's not the latest Taylor Swift or Bruno Mars that you're hearing in the hallways at Legacy High School. That's Arlevia Davis, aka Science, teaching her students the vocabulary for biology.
When I got into biology, with the expenses of materials, you can't always get the hands-on labs. So I decided that I should start, writing songs for the large amount of vocabulary that exists in the content area, and just to keep it fun and exciting and interesting.
In order to get ready for her big performances, Mrs. Davis transforms into Science.
Science is my alter ego because I get nervous when I get up here. I get nervous and because some students, they are not as receptive. So just like Beyonce has her alter ego, Sasha Fierce, my alter ego is Science. I like the songs. I think they're so beneficial because they get stuck into the student's brain. And I tell them, I want this to be irritatingly stuck in your brain, whether you like the song or not, because sometimes they don't like the music, and that's okay. And if I feel accomplished when they say, oh no, that song is going to be stuck in my head for the rest of the day, because I'm like, good, that biology word, concept, content will be stuck in your brain for the rest of the day.